There's no better feeling when you've got to meet someone for a bit of dinner or for a drink or whatever, and then ping, you get a little text and they're cancelling.
Yeah.
For somebody to record it back then, they'd have had to get a camera, make sure the flash is on, they'd have had to wind it on.
Yeah, there's some ex-wife somewhere in the distance thinking, that's your problem, babe. I am well rid.
Hello, Clare Hamilton.
Hello, Sara Cox.
Hello, lovely people. Welcome to Teen Commandments, the show where we try to make sense of the often quite discombobulated brains of our teenagers. The reason why I'm sounding so giddy is that we've changed the set around here a little bit. I'm now very close to Clare and really facing her.
We're sideways, aren't we? A little bit.
I can really see your lovely face. It's dead nice. You've had a lovely few days since our last episode on Wednesday. Wednesday's your turn. Today is our main episode. And Claire's already, and we do record these quite early on in the day, and she's already seen a handsome man at the local Pret.
Yeah, he was lovely. I don't often find people attractive like that. You know, the head turny.
Yeah, you were really
thing.
like.
I did a full 360 spin.
I
Fell over.
I was like, it's quite young.
Like, yeah.
You are 35 in your head, and that's why you're going for 35-year-old men. You should have gone back in there and been like, the almond croissants on me or something. I don't know. You can tell I've not flirted for a long time. Is that what you do?
No, I don't know myself. I just don't know how I'd flirt. I don't even know. No, the thought of flirting just fills me with fear. No.
Well, we were chatting on the way here, actually, weren't we, about being single and about kind of dating at our age.
Yeah.
What did you say?
We were talking. What were we talking about?
We were talking about a friend whose boyfriend,
That's right, yes.
quite recent new boyfriend,
Yes.
is having a bit of a tough time with his mental health and stuff.
That's right.
And we were just sort of saying, you know, when you're dating at this age, it's hard, isn't it? Because when you meet someone,
You just, I said that you kind of think there's some ex-wife somewhere in the distance thinking, that's your problem, babe. I am well rid.
take it, all yours. Enjoy.
There is some sort of history. I always think if I were to go on a date now, I would think, I wonder what your ex-wife would have to say about you.
Yeah.
You know, very different story.
I think it should be like on dating profiles where they put up the ex's contact details. So you can just meet for a flat white.
Yeah.
Just so you know where you stand. You know what to
time
expect.
saved at this point.
Yeah.
They'd be like, look, he does this, and he's this.
I liked how you were looking out when we were on the way. You looked out of a rain splattered car window and you were like, it's widowers only for me. I want all the family to have been wiped out in a tragedy and then I'll take them on.
Because then I feel that if they're single, it's, you know, or if they're really friendly with their ex, you know, then that shows that they're quite a genuine, nice person. I think if they're divorced, it's a red flag for me.
And would you be that sort? I mean, obviously you've not met the person yet, but will you have the ex around for Christmas lunch, maybe? Because
I'd end up going off with her, wouldn't I?
Just being bezies with
her.
Claire's dating life might open up because she's not on a Avanti West Coast at the moment as well.
No.
You're on a different train, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm on the Welsh one.
You're trying, what is it called? The Welsh
train line.
The Welsh train line. That's the company she's just invented. Any man action on there?
No. I'm going to say no.
You're going to say no.
I do like the Welsh accent that comes through on the tannoy, but no. There's
really? So it is coming from where are you getting on it?
Crewe. I drive to Crewe now and
Lovely.
jump on there. It's nice. I like doing it that way.
You've exhausted Avanti West Coast. There's been no doing there, eh?
No,
so
year
hopefully,
and a half, maybe 2 years. I've been up and down.
Get yourself a nice Welshman, maybe.
Oh yes. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Go and move into the Welsh countryside.
Yes.
Oh,
because you get on well with Gethin Jones. You've met him before, haven't you?
Yeah, there's that. I could say that on my first day. I've met Gethin.
Do you know him? Do that. So lovely to be here. I had an amazing dream last night.
Yes. Now let's go into this because this is fabulous. You told me about this before.
We're going to make $1 million on this, if not 2.
Okay.
And I had a dream that I was having some relaxation time with a with a, what's the word? I had a dream. About an amazing sex toy.
Yes.
That I think might make us millions of pounds. That inflates at the top. And I wouldn't mind. In my dream, I was like, I better lock the door. I'm having some relaxation time. And then there was this amazing like sex toy that like inflates at the end, like in a sort of bulb at the end.
Wow.
And we could go on.
Hold on, rewind. In this dream, what happened?
You just press a button.
No, I mean with you. Did it
it went very well.
Wow.
It went very well.
Fabulous. So it works.
And I was like, sometimes people say the idea for the movie or the novel or the invention came to me in a dream.
Amazing.
This is how we'll start our pitch on Dragon's Den.
Fabulous.
Where I'll go, I'm Sarah.
I'm Claire.
And together we are...
inflating this dildo.
Yes. Well, we need a brand name.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So something like, I don't know, Dildo Dreams.
Balloon End.
Dildo Dreams or Balloon End. And then we'll go, we would like £1 million for 10% of our company.
And then do we demonstrate
it? You can demonstrate it.
Are you going to be pumping it up with a foot pump in background?
I'll have a foot pump off me old... Like nearly there, and you can be in the background.
Right, is it going? This is fantastic.
If you could float up to the ceiling
on top of the dildo.
Yes, it would be incredible. What great TV!
And then a big bang
else.
at the end, and everything collapses, and then they'll say, "Here's £100,000."
Yeah, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
So it came to me in my dream. So that's happening. So we'll supply a link to that at some point. And have you? Yeah. So I've been Eurovision. It's been great.
Fabulous. Was it great fun?
It was. I mean, it was. The hotel where we were was like on the equivalent of what's a really, really busy road in Manchester.
Deansgate.
Deansgate's quite glam though, isn't it?
Wow.
Is it a bit... I'm trying to think, like the equivalent in London would be like Euston Road, where it's a bit grotty and busy.
Right, okay.
So it was...
Oh, so you like Cheetham Hill Road?
Yeah, it was
very new road.
Yeah, on like a real proper like dual carriageway, and it rained quite a lot.
Right, okay.
The actual place, like the competition, Eurovision itself was amazing. It was just the weather was bad, and we were stuck on this main road, so it was a bit because you do get a bit of downtime.
Okay.
You know me, I like taking myself off and having a look around the old town.
You do.
Stuff like that. But I was a bit like, it was just so rainy. But it was really...
Did you do your morning jogs?
It was amazing. I went for a lovely run around the palace on the one nice day on the Wednesday, which was amazing. And I was listening to Harry Styles' album. Is it Kiss All the Time?
Yes.
Disco Occasionally. That doesn't seem right. Is that right? Yeah, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally. Because we've got to study it. Yeah. I tried making you listen to it in the car this morning, didn't I? But we were too busy.
We turned it off and then we did 5 minutes.
We've got to learn it because we're going to the gig. I went for a run and I did a 5.5 mile run, which I've not done since the challenge. That was the longest run I've done. And I listened to it like 2 or 3 times and it was really good.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. We've got to get the work
great,
in.
But you've got to do your homework.
Right, okay.
So it was good.
You've got to do Harry Styles for the homework.
And that's your homework.
Okay.
Eurovision was good. I did put on some lashes.
Right.
Because I wanted to be glamorous for the final, because I was presenting on Radio 2. I was commentating with Rylan, who's very glamorous. He was talking me through his makeup routine. He puts me to shame. And I...
Does he wear lashes?
He doesn't wear lashes. No, he wears a very subtle mascara.
Does he?
Yes.
Right, okay.
And he likes a bit of... He was talking me through VB concealer, VB foundation, loves a bit of Victoria Beckham.
I want a VB eyeliner. I really want one because she makes it look amazing.
She listens.
Does she?
Come on, VB.
Can you send me some of your perfume? It's supposed to be the best in the world as well, please,
Thank
Victoria.
You. So it was, although the lashes was difficult because to hold the eyelash glue in place, they use glue on the eyelash glue bottle to hold it in the packaging. So then the little bottle of glue was then stuck to my fingers. And then I couldn't let go of that. And then I stuck the eyelashes to the sink. I mean, I don't know how you do it. You do it for the pod. You've got your lovely little individual ones on. It's so nice.
I do the clusters.
You've got a cluster.
The clusters, but I do them with my fingers. It's took some practicing, but my fringe does cover up my mistakes and I can't really see without my readers on. So it is a bit tricky.
They do look really nice, though.
I don't know if one's hanging on to the end of my lashes
not.
or
They
it's
look
are
good.
They in place.
They look good.
It takes practice though, the clusters. I recommend them, but you've got to practice. My daughter bought me the real big plastic ones to practice with at first.
What, like a bit like when you've got stabilisers on your bike. She was like, have these ones to practice.
And I put them on and I was practicing, and now I've gone down to a size 12.
They look very nice.
Thanks.
So your week has been good? You good? You busy?
I've been busy. I've been busy in the salon. I'm having a great time watching my daughter's antics while she's travelling.
Yes.
This is great. She's on, I can't pronounce it, but she's in Vietnam and she's on the Loop, which is a 4-day excursion that you do with other people, and you're on the back of a motorbike with a company and you visit all these different places up in the mountains, little villages and
it's
waterfalls.
Massively popular, isn't it, with young
very
travellers?
Very famous, very popular. And you get very close to these travellers. And last week, because she's on her own, she was sending me some very strange texts. I was sort of like, how's the weather? How are you doing? And I was getting "Slay Girl" in capital letters in response. I was like, you drunk? She's like, no, I've had no interaction. I need some social interaction. And then she sent me this video.
This is finally how you get like your daughter to like chat with you and give you some attention.
Communicate. We had a 2-hour conversation on the phone the other
morning.
Them
to
send
traveling
them to Asia.
And let them be socially isolated for a few days. Yes.
And they start to appreciate you, and you're the only one that's up in the morning, you know.
You're like, hi.
And so it's been lovely watching her really get involved.
And the video is really cute.
Oh, the video reminded me that she sent of her on her first night on the Loop, and it reminded me of when I met you, and I cried when I watched it.
So cute.
And she's doing a shot with another girl, and she's like having the best time, and you can hear her really laughing and the joy in her.
And she keeps whizzing round to this other girl. And I'm not being funny. She's got like dark blonde straight hair. It looks a bit like it could have been me, and then your daughter's you, and then it's like, oh, it's happened again.
That's right. And then I said, what's the girl called? And she said Charlotte, and I'm like, oh, I love Charlotte.
You're like, you're going to be best friends forever, and then do a pod in 30 odd years. It'll be great.
It is like that, but it's so nice, because I had such a scare a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah, you were a mess. I don't know who even managed to do the pod. I mean, you were absolutely wrecked. I don't really remember doing the pod.
Yeah, but I think that's part of it, and it's the roller coaster. But at the moment, having a kid that's doing that and doing the gap year or whatever, and traveling, I don't think hers is actually a gap year. I think she thinks this is her new life. But well,
it can be for a bit though, can't it?
Yeah,
why not?
Yeah, I'm encouraging it as much as possible,
because I just think when she does want to start a career
adulting,
wherever she goes, she says to her employer that she's been all around Asia by herself, and then wherever she goes to next, and then after that, the life experience and the being able to work stuff out and look after themselves.
Yes.
It's invaluable.
Definitely. And like you say, just the responsibility of just looking after herself and forward planning. The fact that she's got to plan what she's doing and with dates and times and stuff.
I mean, sure, you've had to wake her occasionally so she gets a bus on time, and you've had to get AI to help about where she should get off and go and find a hotel.
Yeah, and the odd bit of first aid.
Yeah, and you've had to zip in occasionally and rescue her a little bit, but she's still a baby. She's out there doing it all.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm loving. Do you know what? She's changing, and over this space of time,
do you think?
Yeah, she's growing up, and it's really lovely to see. It's a little bit heartbreaking as well, because it's your baby, but it's really lovely to witness.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And you feel like I feel like I'm on the journey with her while I'm at home doing my laundry.
Yeah, nice. And working out.
I'm working out. Yeah, my thighs are sore.
Because when you got out the car, you were like, "Oh, my thighs are sore."
I think I said it 4 times till you responded, but yeah.
It's like she's been doing her squats. You're looking great, babe. Okay, so our question of the week this week is, what's the most ridiculous text that you've received from your teens? By the way, we love that you join in with all these little topics. Thanks ever so much. You give us so much brilliant content. I mean, this pod is basically, it's all about yous lot, really. You just come up with some excellent stuff, so thank you. If you want to see, I don't know if you want to see what we look like at the moment. I'm struggling with this blouse. If you want to see what we look like, we're on YouTube. You can go and see full episodes on YouTube. And if you leave little comments wherever you listen, if it's on Apple Pods or on Spotify, leave little comments and little reviews. It all helps. Join the fun on Facebook with Clare.
Get on Facebook.
Find us on Instagram, TikTok as well, all Teen Commandments, you will find us there. So, yeah, the most ridiculous text you've received from your teens. Helen's been on. These are text messages between me and my son, who is a fresher at uni. So Tom says, can you send me my passport ASAP? Mum says, yes, why? Tom, I've been picked for the hockey team and we're playing in Edinburgh. Mum says, so why do you need your passport? Tom says, the captain said you need a passport to get into Scotland, Scottish flag emoji, and I don't want to be fined. Mum says, it's a wind-up. You're going on a coach. I'm not sending your passport. And how did you even pass your geography A-level? Never mind getting to uni. Rolly eye emoji. Tom says, okay, if you're sure, but can you send me some money in case I get fined anyway? Mum says, no. Excellent, Helen. Thank you very much. Also, the passport thing. I used to freak out that Lola would take her passport as her ID. On a night out.
They stick it in the back pocket like it's nothing, don't they?
The anxiety of it.
Yeah. And it comes back bent and just...
I mean, touch wood, she's never lost it, but it just freaks me out.
Yeah.
I think at one time she tied something to it and then tied that string to something else. She had it sort of tethered to her in some way, chained to her. You know, fair play. She's right. She's not lost it, but it's just like, do you know how precious this document is? What's next?
Jessica, teen on her first day of uni. Is 30 minutes long enough to cook a frozen roast chicken?
Oh my God. You'd just be like, I'm getting in the car. I'm on my way. You're not ready for this. You're coming home. Ruth says you hear nothing for days and weeks and then this. This is right up there in pointless text conversations. This is excellent, Ruth. Thank you. So teen says, do you know Dom Jolly? Mum replies, well, not personally. Teen says, well, no shit, but was sat next to him on the train. Mum says, did you speak to him? I did not. He appeals more to your generation. And then she says, thanks, good conversation. Just Mum's been like, I hear nothing for weeks.
Yeah, and then this. Yeah, so funny. So
also
typical.
Manages just to diss Mum as well. Do you know him? Well, of course you don't know him. And anyway, they're for all people like what you are. To be like, all right. We thought it'd be nice to talk this week about digital footprints. A thing that wasn't a thing back in our day, Claire.
It's very important, isn't it, to maybe have the conversation with your teens as to what they're doing online over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, absolutely. I had the conversation with mine quite a while ago.
Okay.
And it was basically just like, don't put anything online or don't send anything on Snapchat or WhatsApp or anything that you wouldn't want to be on a big, massive screen at school.
Good
and in
shout.
the audience is all your teachers, your head teacher, both your grandmas, your step-grandma, and the Pope. You know, you just be like, because the world can potentially see anything that you put up online.
Every comment, everything. You've just got to be so careful.
Nothing is private.
Don't join in with any of your friends or anything like that. I remember when my daughter was getting a little bit of stick online, and it was in some comments, and they were really young, the girls.
When you say online, what do you mean?
There were comments under something that she'd put somewhere on Snapchat or something, you know, and the girl who did it, they're friends now, but they were really young. They were just getting into teenage years, and she just said to her, you know, I hope you die or something. And it's like little things like that can catch up with you, can't they? Yeah. And I said to my daughter, I didn't use that analogy, but I said, if you were in a job interview, be careful of what they might find, because they can really go looking for who you are. It's really important to have it.
Yeah.
I mean, thank goodness nothing was recorded or logged from when we were teens.
Oh, I know. I mean,
can you imagine? A night out, I mean, I don't mean comments or anything nasty like that, but...
Yeah, let's clarify that. From back in the day when we were...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? Because I think we were just allowed to be absolute idiots. And though, you know, because for somebody to record it back then, they'd have had to get a camera, make sure the flash is on. They'd have had to wind it on.
Yeah,
they'd have had to take a picture that wasn't blurry.
Yeah.
And then they'd have had to take it to Snappy Snaps or Boots and get it developed. It was just too much faff, wasn't it? Nothing was recorded.
Nothing was recorded.
Unless we were recording something on a tape deck and we were making something like that.
That's true.
You know, and nothing was kept, you know, apart unless you wrote letters, but it was all more considered, wasn't it? When you'd sit down and write a postcard or a letter or whatever. Do you know what I mean? That was how you'd communicate if you were away from home or whatever. There was nothing that you could just do in the spare of the moment when you were angry. It all took too bloody long.
That's right.
You know what I mean? If you were going to write something really angry to someone, like you can now just in a split second on Snapchat or whatever, or on any platform.
Yeah.
Back then you'd be like, Mum, have you got a stamp?
Well, you'd have to go and get your stationery set out, wouldn't you, with your matching envelopes?
And also,
find your best fountain pen.
Did you ever run out of the paper before the envelopes because you'd get
yes.
So annoying.
Oh my God, yeah.
You'd end up with loads of the nice envelopes, but because you get through the paper, you'd have to start again, or you'd mess it up.
Or you'd do too much, like writing 5 pages. It's 1 page per 1 envelope, wasn't it? Really, in them stationery sets.
Oh, I loved a stationery set.
I did
though.
Too.
So nice.
I loved it when you got it brand new, and you're like, right, who am I going to write to? And you put your address at the top, and you're like, oh.
So nice. You know, I've got loads of letters from my sister Yvonne from when we were in South Korea. She wrote to me loads.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, I've kept them all. It's all in that blue airmail.
Get them out.
Yeah, so nice.
That is so nice.
Well, I've got the scrapbook, haven't I, from our time modelling in South Korea.
We need to look through that, don't we?
Well, I just stuck like the front, like a sort of book of matches from a bar that we used to go to. I'd ripped off the front of a Marlboro Light.
That's
right. I think a bit of a hair extension. All these treasured moments, fags and hair, it's lovely. But I think you didn't really do stuff in the heat of the moment. The only thing that you did, you said stuff, and you'd say stuff to people's faces, or maybe on the landline you'd have an argument. But then, to your point, it wasn't there forever for, giving your opinions and stuff would then just disappear off into the ether, and you'd have to learn. You'd learn if you'd upset someone, you'd have to apologize and all that. But now it's much more unforgiving, because if you do say something online, then, like you say, future employers can look at it.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't disappear anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Can you imagine back in the day being recorded if somebody was like even walking around a club or in the heat of a moment or in an argument, somebody got out one of them big camcorders that had been charged up, just so happened we'd all frozen, wouldn't we? Like, why are they recording us? We wouldn't have carried on.
Well, when camcorders started, like all the footage was mainly of teenagers covering their faces, because it was just like, you know what I mean? It'd always be an uncle, it'd always be at a wedding, and it'd always be like, oh, don't film it. It's just like really bad just wobbly footage of like drunk mums, and most people just hiding their faces. Like, what are you doing? It was so alien.
It was so alien. I think it's taken a lot for our generation to get used to being recorded, or even realise they're being recorded. The amount of times I've been going crazy at my kids and they've been with the phone recording me, and I'm like,
that's my favourite thing, that they used to secretly record you when you were kicking off.
And not even realise that the fact that the phone is in position there, that you are actually being recorded until it's too late.
And then you get even angrier. Are you recording me?
You're recording me as you're spitting and you're raging and stuff.
It's incredible. They do it to Ben, actually. They take they'll take really unflattering pictures. Like, it's when, Lola's at uni, so there'll be the 4 of us, and they'll out at dinner, and then suddenly, if we're out somewhere, Ben will be like, you taking pictures of me? We stop it, because they're swapping them at the table. One's like really unflattering, like under his chin and stuff. He's like got some noodles halfway to his open mouth, they're just like sort of just smirking to himself, just constantly. Stop doing that.
I knew that after my friend's daughter's 16th birthday, they all came in to myself and my friend. We were quite fragile the next day, and we were on my friend's couch, and we were both horizontal watching a bit of telly and catching up. And they were like, why are all these teens suddenly sat in a room with us?
Yeah, you were suspicious.
What's going on? And then as I was watching, I was like, you're all recording us, aren't you? Yeah, please don't. So here we are saying, be careful of your digital footprint. We're just sort of like, kind of got to be careful ourselves of how we mustn't.
It's too late for that, babe. Have you seen, if you want to see how not careful we are, have a look at our socials. It's good, isn't it? Us dancing about, we have the best time. It's all there on Insta. I think, the whole people paint a big fake life on their Instagram and make everything look perfect. I don't feel like that's a thing really with like my daughter's generation with my son, really. I don't think they try and make. They just put up. They don't post a lot of stuff on their Insta that is on the grid and permanently there. They're all just more on Snapchat
Stories
and just
Snap.
stories.
Yeah, mine are the same. I think that may have passed, or I hope it's passed now, where you know they know not to paint the perfect picture.
Yeah.
Because it's not correct, it's not accurate, is it? It's, you know, there's a little bit of real life.
I don't think they try and paint like the perfect life.
No.
But I mean, they see a lot of that, but I think they can sort of see through it now with influencers. My son posts like quite cool shots from holidays.
Yes.
You know, where, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, I think I would like to think that my kids they know better than to do that, than to paint a picture and to try and paint this thing of it's
this
not
fake
accurate,
perfect
this fake
life.
perfect life, you know. My kids keep an eye on my social media though, and here I am sort of telling them what to do. Yeah.
Oh, you know. Oh God, yeah. Oh bloody hell. Have you accidentally reposted or put on your stories like some AI, something that's AI?
Oh really?
It's so embarrassing because you feel such a boomer when you do that, and it's always when I'm in a rush.
Right,
I'll do it, and straight away my daughter will be like, "Mum, that's AI," and I'm just like, "Oh God, it's so cringe." Ben will bring it up like, "Yeah, you posted that." I'm like, "Ben, shut up!" It's the new way to be dissed. Is like because you just feel such a massive boomer. I'm like, and it's when I'm rushing and when I look at something and I'm like, "Oh my God, look at that little corgi! It goes from the first floor down to the ground floor, and instead of using steps, this corgi gets into this clear plastic tube and slides down the tube and gets out and gives a little look to camera, then waddles off. Of course it's AI, you knobhead." But because I saw it and I was like, that's so cute. That so dog's cute. So like, and it's got the do music. And then I just put it on my story. And there was another one as well, where there was like a baby sat there with a puppet and the baby does a trump through and they're all covered in flour.
Right. Oh, I've seen that one.
Yeah, and I reposted, I put that on my stories and my daughter's like, "Mum," and you can hear in her message that's a, "Mum, that's a, like you thicko," and I'm just, it's so embarrassing.
You're there like, there's a hedgehog having a cup of coffee. It's so lovely.
There's a newborn talking to camera. It feels so stupid. Yeah, so you're right. They're the ones who are helping us.
Yeah. My daughter's constantly correcting my social media. She's like,
so embarrassing.
What are you doing? Take that down. Oh, okay.
Because there's, Tony Blackburn, Radio 2 legend. Mm-hmm. Love Tony.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's like 86 or something. Like, it's ridiculous. Still does loads of radio shows on like BBC London. He's got like a soul show. He does Radio 2 shows. So love him to death. But sweet Jesus, he's discovered AI. And before his Radio 2 shows now, sure enough on Insta, there he is, riding a shark.
Okay.
Just on my way into work. And AI is so bad for the environment. It uses up so much energy and creates so much heat.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking the irony is he's an absolute national treasure. But the end of the world is going to come because Tony Blackburn's discovered AI. When an alien species take over our dead Earth and they'll trace it back to Tony Blackburn looking like he's just run the London Marathon. And so his head's obviously on some marathon runner and he's like, just finished the London Marathon and here I am doing the radio. And there's all the comments because lots of his fans are of an age. So they're all like, "Tony, how do you do it? Love Patricia." And you're just like, oh Jesus, this is like we've got to wrestle him away from his phone. I won't mind. He's got an electric car. He's got like some things on his roof, for like to get like what's it called? That solar. He's got solar panels. He's all over the solar panels, so he's aware of like environmental issues, but he's like balancing it out by just AIing everything at the moment. Tony, he bloody loves it. So
that's so funny.
Dangerous. I mean, so us talking about digital footprints and it's our generation that's more dangerous.
We're the worst.
They've got it
and
sorted.
The ones above.
And the ones above for sure. Yeah, so the moral of the tale is, it's the older generations maybe. Keep us away. Bloody hell. We had a twist there, didn't we? A
We
twist
did.
in that one where we realised we're the ones who...
it's us.
It's us. We're the
Yeah.
problem here. Fine, whatever. We'd love your stories, please. Feel free to share. We are not boomers. We are Gen... Are we Gen X, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're Gen X. We're not boomers, obviously. We weren't conceived just after the Second World War. So FOMO is a big thing amongst teenagers.
Yeah, my God.
It's not a big thing when you're 51 or 50.
Yeah, you've let that go.
Yes,
Let
because
that shit go.
you don't care about missing out. It's not FOMO, it's JOMO, which is the joy of missing out.
Yes.
That's
a great thing. I've never heard of that.
Joy, yeah, the joy of missing out. Because there's no better feeling when you've got to meet someone for a bit of dinner or for a drink or whatever, and you really think it's out of order, I can't cancel. And then, ping, you get a little text and they're cancelling.
Yeah.
There's no greater feeling because you still get the points for not cancelling, but you don't have to leave the house. You don't have to
do it. When they say, I don't mind if you want to leave it, you're like, oh, this is an opening, I can say.
Like, oh, I would love to see you, but you're right. I really need to just sit on the couch and eat some biscuits and stare into space rather than actually have to go out, put some mascara on. It's just so nice.
Yeah, I've already got my pajamas on. It's great.
It's just it's a real release, isn't it, to not care about what's going on, to not want to be at that party, be at that thing, and it does take a while to get there, doesn't it? And I think it's one of the absolute best things. There's so many good things about getting older that you never really hear about, and I think this is one of them, where you don't care that you're missing out on stuff because where you're happy is just with your, within your four walls a lot of the time. Or just being you, just be with your own company.
This is the thing that I've learned, and I'm trying to teach my daughter, and she's already getting it. And she's 19. I really enjoy my own company. And I didn't understand that concept or didn't even think about it. When I was a teen, I thought I was missing out every minute of every day.
Yeah.
Everything. I needed to be everywhere. What do you mean you all went out without me? Where did you go? I wanted to.
And what is
there.
it? Why is it that not being part of the clan is such a worry at that age? Is it because you're just still trying to find your place in it? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know, because my daughter can do that now.
Yeah.
And she's 19. She's really happy in her own company, and she sees it in people that aren't.
Well, I think also with the travelling thing.
Yeah, maybe the travelling thing. But she was doing it before. She was quite happy to say no.
Yeah.
And
you know what? Lola's like that.
Yeah.
She's always been like... She's just had her friendship group, which has been quite a small, close group. Yeah. But she's also just been great.
She's happy to do things solo, though, isn't she?
It's so good. It's such a talent to have.
Is
it a self-confidence thing then?
Maybe. And I think maybe it's peace, because I quite like doing things on my own now. Like, I'm planning on going on holiday on my own this year, and people are like, are you going to be all right? Like, babe, I am going to be the best, because I'm going to do what I want when I want. Don't have to speak to anyone unless I choose to.
What if someone tries to Shirley Valentine you, where they want to try and make friends with you and make them go and sit with you at breakfast?
No.
If you're there on your own with your Kindle?
No, I'll pretend to be foreign.
Please do that. What we do it a slightly offensive made-up language. Che farò e they'll be like, she thinks she's Spanish or Greek, but nobody knows because it's not an actual language. She stormed away.
But I'm sure he heard her at the bar going, can I have a glass of rosé, please?
I've got a very pale rosé, thank you. So you're going to take yourself away.
Yeah.
Is it you're not counting when you come in cat sitting at mine?
No, that's another trip away that I'm doing. For me, that's a holiday.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I mean, it's August time, so the weather should hopefully be nice.
It'll be shit up north.
And tan. Yeah, come on.
Yes. I'm going to come down. I'm going to do a bit of cat sitting, a bit of sprawling out in your garden with the animals and stuff.
Yeah, you've got the two little dogs there. Big dog will be gone. Also, I don't know if you noticed outside, we've got some new garden furniture.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, this is good, because you normally make me clean your garden furniture. Well, sweep it off.
I made you sweep up for the tortoises. What was this for the wine tasting?
Yes.
You've never forgiven me, have you?
And I had to wipe down the garden furniture.
Did you? Yes. What was I doing? I think I was pretending to plant some flowers and things, getting it ready. For the big wine tasting.
I was like, can we start the wine yet? No.
It was good that. Having my
Oh, it was good.
I just love being able to say I had a wine range.
Yeah, that was
I mean,
really good.
I think I made in the end £3.50 off that entire contract.
It's still good though. Do it
I think
again.
the only person who bought the wine was me. And I think lovely Gethin again popping up. I think Gethin bought some of that
You
wine.
did a great rosé though, didn't you?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was lovely.
So the kids are fine with the FOMO thing then, we think. I mean, I tell you, actually, we have spoken before about where they can see on this, is it the Snap Mat? No, I always get this wrong. A Snap Mat. A Snap Map.
Yes.
Is that where they can see where all their friends are?
They can see where all the friends are,
Yeah.
can't they? So they can see when they're not invited to something.
Yeah, that's
as well.
really-
That's a shit feeling.
That's really shit, to be fair.
Yeah, that is shit.
Because
That's
we're like,
different.
we like the joy of missing out and all that. But
No.
if you had a Snap Map and you could see
Yeah.
that, like,
Everybody
your
else.
Northern Bezies were all together, you'd probably still get that feeling that you had as a teenager. Like, why am I being left out?
Yeah, I think that's very different.
Yeah.
I think because that's not your choice. You've not been invited, isn't it?
Yeah, imagine if I could see, like, my 5-girl French crew, my other 4 mates down here.
Yeah.
If I could see them all hanging out together, especially because I'm sort of like the core member who sort of introduced.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, right, you would
That
still.
is what it's like, isn't it?
You would still get that feeling, wouldn't you?
Yes.
That horrible feeling in your
Yes.
belly of missing out.
Definitely. I think it's two different things, isn't it? But
Yeah.
I think if you can teach your kids to really enjoy their own company, and if you can try and do it a bit yourself, I think it's life changing, definitely. But yeah, if anyone doesn't invite you, go twat them.
Yeah, let's end on that. Go twat 'em. Thank you very much, Claire.
Welcome.
So I think really what we've discovered during this episode is that the kids are absolutely fine. The teens have got it all sorted. But no, we do recommend, that just trying stuff on your own
Yeah.
and just,
Say no to things that you don't want to do.
Yeah, say no.
Say no as a complete sentence. Do you want to come here? No.
Yeah, I'm so good at that now.
I know.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm all right
No,
for that.
I'm good.
Nope. Lovely socials guy who has to film loads of fun stuff for Radio 2 when we're over at Eurovision and we're in Vienna and he's like, do you want to go on Europe's longest slide? I'm like,
No.
I literally just pinged back, nope.
No.
And then the next one, said with love, which you found quite funny apparently. It's one of those where you have to it's like, when you'd go on the, what's it called, the swirly one at the fun fair where you have to sit in like a Hessian sack and you just manage to take off sort of 3 layers of skin on both elbows. It was one of those in Vienna and you did have to get in a sack thing, in a bag and slide down. And I just thought, me with my limbs, I'd be the first person. I'd bend a knee wrong or something and end up folding back on myself. And I'd just arrive down in the bottom,
down,
3 things dislocated. I'd be commentating with 3 limbs in plaster and a neck brace just from going on the big slide. I'm like, just say no, babe, just say no. Claire, as ever, it's been enlightening.
Absolutely.
With you. Thanks so much for listening to us. We are Teen Commandments. We would love any of your stories, please. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Share these episodes. Go back, listen to old episodes if you're a newbie. And we will see you Wednesday for our Your Turn, which are always excellent.
Oh, I love in the Your Turn stuff.
I feel like the stories are just getting
They
better.
are getting so good.
And better. You're
Yes.
absolutely wild, you lot. So until Wednesday, have a lovely couple of days. We'll see you then. Thanks, Claire. Bye. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.